This is Plant-Based Briefing. Are air fryers worth it? Plus 5 healthy air fryer recipes to consider. Part 2 by Ocean Robbins at foodrevolution.org. And I'm Marian Erickson, your host. This is the Curated Content Plant-Based Podcast, where I narrate a variety of articles on healthy, compassionate, and sustainable living with permission in about 10 minutes or less every weekday. And this is a longer article, so it's a 3-parter. I read part 1 yesterday, part 2's today, and then part 3 will be tomorrow. So now let's get to today's Plant-Based Briefing. Are air fryers worth it? Plus 5 healthy air fryer recipes to consider. Part 2 by Ocean Robbins at foodrevolution.org. Cons of air fryers. Of course, all is not perfect in air fryer land. Number 1, generate acrylamides. Some tests have found that air fryers actually generate more acrylamides than deep frying, especially in starchy foods like potatoes. That's concerning because while acrylamides are found in many natural foods and are impossible to avoid completely, when they are excessive, they can cause mutations in humans that may lead to cancer. Fortunately, there are ways you can reduce acrylamide levels when using an air fryer. For example, if you're going to cook potatoes, avoid cooking at very high heat. To reduce acrylamide levels, potatoes should be cooked at or below 180 degrees Celsius or 356 degrees Fahrenheit. You're looking for a golden brown texture. If they're too brown, that's a sign that higher levels of acrylamides could be developing in the crust. Plus, if you soak your potatoes before you cook them, and if you don't store them in the fridge before cooking, that will reduce the acrylamide levels significantly. 2, can be hard to clean. While some air fryers are easy to clean, others demand a lot of time, attention, and elbow grease. While the closed basket may feel like out of sight, out of mind, you do need to clean it regularly to prevent it from becoming, well, a gross health hazard. If you do use any amount of oil, the basket can become sticky and greasy. And even oil-free food particles can get stuck on surfaces. Baskets with lots of nooks and crannies can be especially hard to clean. Here's a useful article linked here with instructions for keeping your air fryer clean and ready for action. 3, small capacity. Another problem with air fryers, especially if you're feeding a lot of mouths, is their relatively small capacity. Basically, the larger the volume, the less the food will seem fried and the longer it will take to cook. So there's a trade-off between the taste and the amount you can cook. Air fryers will make batches that can feed a family of 4 or fewer, and depending on how hungry everyone is, 4 people may need a couple of batches to satisfy. Different models may advertise their capacity, but the actual capacity is often smaller than claimed. You may be tempted to fit more food in by crowding the basket, but this defeats the purpose of air frying. The food may not cook evenly and may come out not crispy enough or even burned. 4, Teflon coatings. Most models of air fryer use Teflon or a similar nonstick coating since convenience and ease of cleaning are hot selling points. The baskets themselves, the parts that come in contact with food, may have chemical coatings that contain PTFE, aka Teflon, and PFOA, a compound used to manufacture PTFE. Look out for these nonstick coatings or any model where plastic touches the food, as they can release chemicals that may be toxic. There are non-toxic air fryers out there that use ceramic or stainless steel baskets or racks instead. 5, not a set-it-and-forget-it appliance. If you've joined the Instant Pot revolution, one of the nicest features is that you can set it and forget it. You don't need to babysit the appliance as it will cook on a timer and then keep it warm until you're ready to eat. Air fryers are different, however. You often need to flip food, just as in a regular oven, to keep it from burning on one side. And since few air fryers have transparent windows, you need to keep opening the basket to check on the cooking status. Some poorly made models are even reported to be fire hazards. One viral video linked here from June 2021 shows a short-circuited air fryer throwing off flames as a 4-year-old girl in a tutu frets, then runs to alert her father that their house is in danger. Yikes! And number 6, may encourage junk food eating. Finally, any cookware is only as healthy as the food you put in it. Given the easy and cheap availability of packaged frozen foods like fries, chicken wings, mozzarella sticks, and so on, you may need to set some boundaries so that an air fryer doesn't turn your kitchen into a home-based fast food restaurant. Air fryer recommendations. Okay, enough beating around the basket. If you want an air fryer, which one should you get? The answer, as with most things in life, is it depends. Breville Smart Oven Air Fryer Pro. If you have a large family and a few $100s of discretionary income on hand, I'd look at the Breville Smart Oven Air Fryer Pro. It's got the largest form factor of any air fryer and resembles the offspring of a toaster oven and a Hummer. One advantage of this is that the Breville can replace rather than sit next to your current toaster. So if your Black & Decker is on its last legs, this might be a reasonable purchase, even from an economic perspective. The Breville also rocks from a health perspective. No plastic in sight except for the exterior handles. Your food will be in contact only with a metal mesh fryer tray, a coated metal cooking tray, or a pizza rack. And in terms of volume, it can't be beat. You can get a lot of stuff on a single mesh fryer tray, and you can buy extra ones to stack up to 4 at a time. The downside of the Breville is that it doesn't give you the same air-fried experience that you'll get from a smaller basket-type appliance. Food will turn out similarly cooked to those in a regular convection oven rather than the other air fryer models described below. Ninja Air Fryer Pro 4-in-1 or XL 6-in-1. The Ninja Pro 4-in-1 and 6-in-1 models come in at a little under $120 or $170 depending on size. With the classic basket design and a simple keypad, these air fryers are both on the larger side, 5 and 6.5 quarts respectively. The baskets are non-stick and coated in ceramic, so they don't contain the chemicals in some non-stick surfaces that can off-gas and cause health problems. They're also easy to clean as all food-touching parts are dishwasher safe. Yeti Evolution Air Fryer. Another healthy option is the Yeti Evolution Air Fryer. It's a beast at 6.8 quarts and also includes a ceramic non-stick coating, which is advertised as lead and cadmium free. Currently priced at under $150. It's a good option if you have a large family and don't want to go with the Breville described above. It also comes with a lot of accessories, including a muffin pan, pizza pan, steaming sheets, and a grill rack. And Big Boss Air Fryer. If you like watching your food cook, the Big Boss Air Fryer may be the appliance for you. Unlike other models housed in typically black plastic, the Big Boss is mostly see-through, featuring a 16-quart glass bowl into which you can place the fryer basket and other accessories. At under $100, it's also the least expensive option on our recommended list. The glass and stainless steel construction guarantees that no nasty chemicals will off-gas or rub off on your food. You just listened to Are Air Fryers Worth It? Plus 5 Healthy Air Fryer Recipes to Consider, Part 2 by Ocean Robbins at foodrevolution.org. And I'm your host, Marian Erickson. Tune in tomorrow for the last part of this article where you'll learn what to do with your air fryer, how to use it, and some healthy air fryer recipes. So please share this episode with anyone who might benefit, and thanks for listening.